Welcome to Adelgaard Jersey. I'm Peter Larson. I'm the breeding manager for the Jersey breed in VikingGenetics. With me today I have Christian Givskov. He's the owner of Adelgaard Jerseys. We have something to celebrate today. And what is that, Christian?
Here at Adelgard we have 35 cows that has reached 100,000 kilos of ECM.
Yeah. And how many cows? What is Adelgaard Jersey?
Here at Adelgard we have 340 cows, 450 heifers, and that says a little bit about our strategy.
Yeah. And if you look behind us, you can see here on the building 5 stars. This is a 5-star hotel for cows. How does that work in practice?
We try to put together highest possible genetic level and highest possible management level, and that might be some of the reason why the cows get so old here.
Christian, as you mentioned before, you have approximately 35 cows and equaling 10% of your herd, having reached 100,000 kilograms of ECM. How old are those cows? How much are they producing per year and so on?
If we look at the lifetime production, then in average they are at 77,000 kilos of ECM. The production of the cow over a year, then we have an average of 12,000 kilos of ECM.
And that equals approximately 9,100 kilos per cow per year?
Yes, with about 610, 620 and about 430 in protein.
Yeah, really high average production and really long-living cows. Now we're here in front of all these cows that we celebrate today. Adelgard is known for successful breeding program, breeding a lot of bulls for VikingGenetics. And this one here is actually the maternal grand-dam of the next bull that's coming up. And what's the name of the bull?
The name is VJ Adelgard, so he carries our prefix.
Actually, so when Christian took over this spring, it was the first bull that we bought after you had taken over. So really nice to call him Adelgard. VJ Adelgard is starting semen production now. He's a danker out of a spiral. And he will be available during the winter or early spring. And he will be a bull that will be very attractive to most of you, I'm sure. And I also think he will reflect some of what is your breeding goal. Don't you think so?
I do. And that was also one of the reasons why maybe we put the name on the bull we did. He has a really good type. And that I think a lot of our bulls shows. Good for production, good type. And one of the also quite important thing is he is quite outcross genetically, and he's really high for especially safe feed. Yeah.
And now now that you mentioned that he's both outcross and reflects your breeding, he's a danker out of a spiral. So danker out of a spiral actually means that he's outcross, and danker is a bull from here.
Yeah.
And danker is one of those bulls breeding good conformation as well. Now we are. Can I have a stop in front of this cow here? And this is also a very old cow, and what's the history about her?
The history is that it's a cow we have been working a lot with. She's by the American bull Irwin, which has made her quite outcross to many of the Danish pedigrees. And at the same time, she has been high on NTM, and we have flushed her quite a few times and have a lot of offspring from this cow. And actually, even though she has passed 100,000 kilos of ECM, her latest daughter is by VJ Adelgard, tested with 33 in NTM, and is a heifer we are working a lot with in the previous time.
Yeah, and the bull, the most well-known bull out of her, VJ Samson, did well all over, and one of our highest-ranking bulls in the U.S. system. And still, even though his career is over and he is old, he's still at 100 JPI. Some of the other bulls coming from here, we have mentioned Danka, but we missed to mention Casino.
Yeah.
Because those two are half brothers.
Yeah.
Out of the same cow. And the history about that cow.
The cow behind Danka and Casino is by the American bull Casino with the C. Again, like VJ Adelgard, it's they are bulls with really good type, good production, and also some of the soft values like fertility and udder health. And again, they are outcross even in the Danish pedigrees with having Casino in the pedigree.
When focusing on breeding next generation, both for your herd here and the next generation of bulls, do you put emphasis on longevity directly?
We do, but we maybe do it more the way we combine the bulls and the females in look on how they are built, and that's what we think is quite important for longevity.
Yeah, I've made a stop in front of this cow.
Yeah.
This cow has been super cow at national show 3 times, and it's a special competition that we have in the national show where we combine high lifetime production and confirmation. And have you had any daughters with herd in the herd so far?
We have actually. She is past 100,000. Her dam is standing right behind us. She is also past 100,000, and she is really close to 11,000 kilos of fat and protein. The latest year at the national show, her daughter, we had her also in our herd group.
Yeah.
Her granddaughter, she was the second best young cow at the national show by VJ Casino. So we have quite a lot from this family. And you can see she is by the American bull Topeka, but the grand dam is by Suma. So a lot of generations with solid Danish pedigrees, and then you can sometimes top on with an American one.
Yeah. And you're really succeeded in that. The majority being VikingJersey, and then put in an Outcross to make or to reach your goals. To mention a couple of other bulls coming from here lately, Grizzly has been daughter proven, and the newest daughter proven and highest ranking that we're having is Nikas. And Nikas also coming here from Adelgard.
That's true. The Erwin daughter we stopped by before is actually the granddam of Nikas. So,
yeah. And we need to remember that there are 2 pole bulls coming up now. Sir P and Sensor P being the first sultans, and both at an NGM level at plus 30. So really something to look forward to. And I hope you have enjoyed looking at these fabulous, high-producing, long-living cows. That's really the breeding goal for all of us. Both us breeding the bull genetics, but the same goal as what you have.
For sure.
So thank you, Christian, for showing us your herd and an impressive result, and congratulations.
Thank you.